Tragedy struck Louisville, Kentucky on November 4th, 2025, when a UPS cargo plane crashed shortly after takeoff from Muhammad Ali International Airport. The aircraft, a McDonnell Douglas MD-11 freighter operating as UPS Flight 2976, was en route to Honolulu, Hawaii, when it plummeted into an industrial area south of the runway. 4 people were killed in the crash, and 11 others were injured, some critically. The crash occurred around 5:15 p.m. local time. Witnesses in the area described hearing a loud engine roar followed by a massive boom and fireball. The aircraft had just lifted off but reached only about 175 feet of altitude before rapidly descending and slamming into the ground. According to preliminary data from flight trackers and the National Transportation Safety Board, the jet never stabilized on its climb, indicating potential mechanical failure or flight system trouble almost immediately after liftoff. Emergency responders rushed to the scene where they found the wreckage engulfed in flames. Debris was scattered across several blocks, and multiple buildings near the impact site sustained fire and structural damage. Videos from the scene show plumes of black smoke rising high into the evening sky as fire crews work to suppress the blaze. The aircraft, tail number November 259, Uniform Papa, was built in 1991 and had been operated by UPS since 2006. It had undergone routine maintenance checks, according to company records. The MD-11 is a large, wide-body freighter capable of carrying heavy loads across long distances, often used for international cargo shipments. On this flight, it carried a full fuel load for its trip to Honolulu, which contributed to the intensity of the post-crash fire. The National Transportation Safety Board, along with the Federal Aviation Administration and Boeing representatives, is now conducting a full investigation into what caused the crash. Investigators have recovered the cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder from the wreckage. Both black boxes were reportedly in good condition and are now undergoing analysis in Washington, D.C. UPS Airlines issued a statement confirming the incident and expressing condolences to the families of those affected. "We are deeply saddened by this loss and are cooperating fully with authorities during this investigation," the company said. The identities of the deceased have not yet been publicly released pending family notification. The crash has shaken the Louisville community. UPS is one of the city's largest employers, and the airport is a central hub for the company's global air cargo operations. The Knopf neighborhood, where the aircraft came down, is located near the airport's southern perimeter. Local residents describe panic and confusion as the aircraft passed overhead at low altitude, followed by a deafening explosion. While fatal crashes involving cargo planes are relatively rare, the MD-11 has a complicated safety record. Known for its challenging landing and takeoff characteristics, the aircraft has been involved in multiple high-profile accidents over the years. Critics have long pointed to the MD-11's tendency toward instability during critical phases of flight. While UPS has modernized much of its fleet with Boeing 777s and Airbus aircraft, it still operates a number of MD-11s on long-haul routes. This incident also raises questions about cargo safety standards, pilot training, aircraft age, and the FAA's oversight of aging freighter fleets. While commercial passenger aviation has seen record safety levels in recent years, the cargo sector continues to operate older aircraft under different duty cycles, and sometimes with fewer regulatory mandates than passenger flights. Lawmakers have occasionally called for stricter oversight of cargo operations, and this crash may renew those debates. Residents near the crash zone have also raised concerns about airport expansion, noise corridors, and the proximity of flight paths to residential and industrial zones. While airports often build up buffer zones to prevent such catastrophes, in urban areas like Louisville, there's often little margin for error. As the NTSB investigation unfolds, the focus now is on piecing together the final moments of Flight 2976, what went wrong, whether any warning signs were missed, and what can be done to prevent future tragedies. Investigators are expected to release a preliminary report within a few weeks, but the final report could take many months. The loss of 4 lives and the injuries sustained by 11 others is a sobering reminder that air cargo, while largely invisible to the public, carries its own risks. Whether it's due to aging equipment, mechanical error, or unforeseen in-flight emergencies, the consequences are devastating when things go wrong. We follow breaking news, so follow us and subscribe to stay current.